Hello dear friends, hope you're doing well, and in today's video I would love to simply tell you how you're able to implement the retry mechanism in make.com so your scenarios, especially the long ones, do not interrupt completely and are always executed till the end. And moreover, in this video we will go over the complex case where we are passing the ID of the user on X and we are waiting for the details of this user in the response from our server, with which we interact via the HTTP request, as you can see over here. And here I will show you how you are able to proficiently and graciously handle the scenarios where the certain issues can arise, especially if you're hosting your service with which you interact via HTTP module on Vercel. Then you definitely can face the issue of timeout error, and it really sucks. And here is the exact solution for how you are able to mitigate this problem and forget about it forever. Also, I will show you more simple approach without the ladder like this, which will also fit your case in case you do not require the complete precision of the data retrieved. Let's get started. Essentially, what is the main essence of the method is to utilize the module, the very beautiful module built in make.com, which is resume, which allows to smile, which allows to put in the placeholder data for the variables used later on in the scenario in case the main part fails. Well, perhaps it's not that useful with this particular module, because I don't know what alignment the stars must come in order for this primitive module to throw an error, but when the complex HTTP request to the custom server deployed on Vercel is executed, then that's the exact moment when you need the reliable backup in case of something wrong happening. Let me show you at first how you are able to build out more simple solution without the ladder like this by simply utilizing resume module. We will do the following, and please leave the comment down below in case tools module has ever thrown an error in your code scenario. Let's just add error handler resume, and I will specifically put in some incorrect ID, which I have already precautiously done. And right now the error will be thrown, but in complete difference to the previous execution where the whole scenario stopped, we will have the option to have the certain data being pre-filled despite the failed execution of the actual request. And again, as you could have seen in the previous setup, there was that ladder of requests retrial. However, in our case, let's just put it as this one. Hopefully make.com will treat it as a proper dictionary, and we will see what's gonna play out of it. data status code, and we can even set up our special status code, let's say three axes, as it is usually said in the casino slang. We just defined our special status code to specify that we put in our own placeholder data, but not the successfully retrieved data is being used. And let's just check it out. As you can see, there are 3 modules. These 2 ones will work out properly, and this one is purposefully set up wrongly. So we are able to spectate how it will not break down despite the error which will be thrown. So that's our version of Game of Thrones. You don't have to laugh. And what you have to do is to press the like button, because it actually works. As you see, even though the module has failed in its execution, it has successfully relied on the resume module in the backend, so it perfectly handled all of the data. And you see that in other executions it has worked awesomely. It has retrieved the username mom_AI_ on X. Go check it out. And also all of the data. By the way, in case you are curious, I can show you how I set up the quick Versal app for retrieval of users' details based on their IDs and usernames, and how I deployed it in less than 10 minutes. In case you want to see how I have done it, so I can save hundreds of dollars on purchasing X API, then press the like button and leave the comment section. We love Elon and money. And also I hope you really love the way this resume error handler module works, because it is awesome, especially in the insanely huge scenarios where just all these modules are being involved. You really want to have some sort of backup being put in the place, so you are sure that the executions are not interrupted but are persisted despite occasional unexpected occurrences. And in the previous case, there was the other option where there was the retrial mechanism of making the HTTP request once again in case there was the error thrown. As a matter of fact, I have come up with this right now, and that's basically what I can show you, what will actually work as the most reliable way to protect your HTTP module from failing your whole scenario. What we do is that we grab just some placeholder module. I will show you why we are doing this. We unlink this one. We do the following thing. Well, as a matter of fact, we didn't need to pick that one. We just grab it here. We choose the API request again by simply cloning it. And here you just delete this module, and it was simply needed to connect these two ones. And here we have resume, and we have the number of the retrial module being 14. For this reason, we use its specific attributes. However, you just need to run it once in order for the data structure to be established. Afterwards, you have it properly defined. And here it is. Is working properly? Yep. And here we go. In case this one fails, then you basically can go as long as you want. As long as you want, as long as the amount of steps in your ladder seem making sense for you. However, let's say that we are about to create the scenario where we have just one trial of API, then the other retrial, and then in case of the second error, utilizing the complete backup, which is used to ensure that the scenario runs properly regardless of any different things which can interfere with it. Again, let's just utilize this version. And by the way, I tried to use break error handler module, but I still have not figured out how it works exactly, because even though it does store the incomplete executions, it is not executing them properly later on. Therefore, resume module, at least for now, still seems to be much more reliable and understandable comparing to the previous option, break module. And here we go. As you see, the scenario has run exactly how it was supposed to. The first execution has thrown an error, then it has tried to do the same lookup at the same server path. It again failed, and then it resorted to utilizing the hard-coded data. And again, you see it over here. That's really cool status code. And over here, I just added it for cuteness, if it is a word. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe for more useful AI tips. Follow MomAI on all social media. Links you can find in the description. Also, you are able to download a bunch of different usefulmake.com scenarios completely out of charge, following the link to the shop of AI solutions of MomAI in the description below as well. To leave the likes, comments. I think you can't leave subscribes, but just press the follow button, it will work as well. And also press the bell button, it is really useful for YouTube, as I figured it out. Thanks for watching and stay awesome.